fractured reality. There's only one truth, and we know this also. That where's the source for this? In the Gemara, it talks about when the 12 tribes of Israel went to bury Yaakov Avinu, and Esav came to confuse them and engage them in talking about whether or not he had rights to Marat Machlapa, the cave of the patriarchs, and to the point where Naphtali went and ran back to Egypt to go get the deed of sale. Well, all the time not actually accomplishing the goal that they were supposed to accomplish, which is the whole purpose and the reason that they left Egypt and went to Israel, was to bury Yaakov Avinu. And instead, some time went by while they engaged in all these other things that we could believe in or know or whatever. And meanwhile, Hushim ben Dan being one of the tribes of Israel, his son, who was deaf and mute, meaning he couldn't speak, he couldn't be distracted by all these other things. And he was just like, wait, why aren't we burying grandfather? And so he just killed Esav, and then they just buried grandfather, was what they should have been doing the entire time. There's no need to engage in all of these other minimum viable truths. Don't get distracted by any of those things. And that's why they go out to look for you. That's why there's a Chabad house in every possible corner of this world. So you will, when you wake up and try to understand what Judaism is, you should be looking to go towards Jewish communities, or maybe the Holy Land of Israel, which we're the closest to here. We know that. Because you could emigrate here, but instead you meet some people who went out to look for you, to let you know that you don't necessarily need to keep the Torah. You know, you could connect to the Rebbe and be a part of this great community worldwide, and enjoy your life. Be besimcha, be happy. That the temple is still destroyed, that we are still considered captives. And in our own experience in this reality right now, there are actual captives being held hostage. But now, since there's now missiles hitting Tel Aviv, what about the hostages? Do we just forget them? Are they just going to assimilate into Gaza culture? Or create their own communities underground? That's basically what happened to the nation of Israel. Since the temple was destroyed and we were exiled, only some of the Jews came back in the second temple. We should know our history. Again, know our history. But we actually want to come back. And that's why also God says that at the end of time, then the captives of Jerusalem will be returned. Oh, Hashem, that's what we should want. So let's not lose focus. We didn't come this far just to come this far.